Death Prophet versus Lycan. I mean, in a team fight, how does that one really work out? Because you've got obviously the ghosts are running around, they're doing their thing. The Lycan's also running around doing his thing. There's still no real lockdown for him. Yeah, he's hanging around there like he's trying to, isn't he? I think he might just be getting some information on that lane, but who knows? Maybe they haven't read patch notes. Maybe that's the plan. Just pretend there aren't any patch notes and don't adjust. Yep, they're going onto this Dark Willow here, and they have the split earth to follow it up. She does get off that Shadow Realm, but is it going to be enough to save her? In comes Mugi with the slow, but there comes the blade, and it's a lot of damage onto Faith, and that is going to be a first blood going to Yapsor there.
Yeah, good Infernal Blade there by Fata. The Lesh is in, and then suddenly they have such good kill potential with the charge into the split earth. It kind of puts those heroes together instead of them being separate. It gives them wonders.
Yep, another charge in onto SCCC, and with the double damage on mid one, this is going to be enough to bring down that pesky witch. And that is a big kill going the way. Puppy should get away here. No void available, so just TP yourself home.
I really like the Spirit Breaker pick as well in terms of obviously the Night Stalker tries to cut out the vision of the enemy team. But Spirit Breaker can always give that with the charge, so you just follow somebody. Oh, mid one might be in trouble here.
Here we go with the Life Drain onto the Dragon Knight. The stun going to come through from the Cursed Crown as well, but in comes a Leshrac. Nice stun there on to Kaka. It's enough to save the mid laner. It is not, as mid one hits the deck. Now the charge coming through though onto Kaka will be cancelled. They don't want to go for this one without their mid laner present. Every single time he comes to a lane, he just waits in the tree lines, patiently waiting, and every second he's not showing on the map is another second spent in fear for Newbee, because they just don't know where he's going to be. They don't know where he's going to pop up.
And look at Faith in Kaka here though, and Fata's rotating in as well. This is going to be a bloodbath.
So you need to kill this illusion so that Puppy lands on the right one. Maybe it might be enough to stun them anyway, but look at the Exorcism and the damage coming through. Can they bring down mid one? No, they turn it around. They kill SCCC. Mid one going to go down anyway. Faith being chased down. Lightning will finish down that Dark Willow. So 3 kills happening in this middle lane. 2 heroes going down from Newbee and only 1 from Secret, but again, mid one dying in this middle lane. It doesn't feel like Newbee have the answers in this laning phase. Maybe later on we might, but right now, things are difficult.
Yeah, they know that Troll's having a good time. They don't really need to give anybody, they doesn't need any help down there. So Faith and Kaka are just wandering around together getting kills. And you see here in this top lane again, they're doing the same.
Another day, another stun, and Ace is in a lot of trouble. There's no TPs coming in here. They're just letting him go down as a Leshrac will fall.
Wow, it's such a huge kill as well. As much as you can shut down this Lycan, they can bring him down over and over again in this laning phase. It's really going to hurt his farm coming into the mid game.
Yeah, I'll charge onto Mugi, but Mugi, his charge sensors are tingling. And now they'll find him in the trees. Fata, Yapsor also hit. Split Earth uses a lot of damage, and it is too much damage for the Troll to take. He does go down. Tries to take Puppy with him, but nowhere near close enough to do that. But, you know, Puppy, he wasn't going for the stun. He was just going for a bit of travel time.
He really wants
efficiency.
He really wants level 6 on Spirit Breaker as well, I think, to try and be able to just really bring people down.
Now we have mid one in the middle lane with the Invis initiation onto the Death Prophet, and with all the heroes here, the whole gang is here to take down SCCC. So another death on the Death Prophet here. Well, clearing the tree is also really useful there as well in the mid lane, because it just gives you that extra peace of mind that no one's going to TP on your face. Kaka just pops the darkness there out of pure rage, it seems, as mid one will take down this middle tower. Another tower going to the dragon. He's just going to TP himself out of there. Is that before? Nope, they do actually get the stun off in time, and does look like the dragon is going to go down.
That's fine though, they got the tower. I mean, it's not great that he dies, but they got the objective that they came for. Doesn't find anything, unfortunately.
Well, a fish and a miss. Ace and Faith just going to say hi to one another.
Yeah, with that level 6 on Faith, that level 6 on Faith, they really want to kind of use this Bedlam, I think, as well.
Walks into a Doom, and now Puppy's here as well, and this is just textbook Dota here from Secret.
Feels like Puppy's everywhere at the moment.
It does, doesn't it? He's an omnipotent little Spirit Breaker, little space cow.
And on the opposite end of the scale, Mugi's 0, 1, and 0 on this troll. He just want to avoid these fights. Oh, good split earth,
beautiful split earth. No setup. Who needs it? There's the Infernal Blade to follow it up. It's a lot of damage from Mugi. And guess who's here? It's Puppy with the celebration charge. Not even needed in the end, but always on call.
I mean, yeah, these rotations from Secret are so on point, it feels like, this game, especially Puppy and Yapsor. They, like I said, it feels like they're everywhere, and they're just reading Newbee like a book at this point.
The omnipotent space cow, but it looks like Newbee are looking to respond here as they find Fata in the tree line. Exits and pop. They're going hard for this one. They put down the Bramble Maze though, and there's a coil to interrupt the charge, and it still feels like a lot of damage, but is it enough to bring them down as mid one TP's in? They will take down the Doom, and looks like SCCC could be in trouble. And look, they will just back out from one another.
There's so many tanky heroes in this game.
Yeah, everybody is so tanked in this game. It is very tricky to find a kill. Although you wouldn't believe there's a stun onto the puck there with a level 1 phase shift. being the death of him.
Good fear.
Yeah, I'm going to send them back, but again, doesn't really achieve a whole lot.
I think they don't have the Lycan ult as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, long cooldown at level 1.
Yeah, maybe a couple more points in that Necro book might be nice before they run into that Roche pit. But Newbee with the smoke up, going to find Fata here in the middle lane, and KP jumping forwards here, but doesn't really commit to anything as Puppey just rips through everything. You've already used your phase shift, so I'm going to get a free stun off on you. Doom cancelled, but now committed, and they will bring down this puck. Meanwhile, on the other end of the fight, they're trying to bring down Ace, but over on the main line, they're going to easily find this kill onto Puppey.
Whatever. But okay, I thought Newbee were going to go into Roche there. I thought that was going to be the play, where they win a fight just outside the pit. I think Newbee just need to try and take it later into the game now. I think they just need to make sure this troll gets super fat, because there's not like a really hard carry on Secret, is there?
Uh-oh, KP walks into the clutches of Fata here as he gets taken out with ease as Puppey runs in and slams into him for the final hit.
He's there again. Celebration charge.
Always ready. Let's go. I'm not sure that's quite mathematically accurate, actually.
Come on, man.
So, I feel like Newbee actually really need to contest this, but it's very, very difficult for them to do so, though they do have the Dark Willow, who is an excellent Roshin hero.
They're so reliant on the coil. This is really risky for
And now
Newbee.
Moogie pops in the BKB and just running straight at Ace. Puppey going to charge SCCC here, and now coming in, who they have the Doom available, but they won't actually... Oh no, they don't have it available as Ace goes down, and SCCC goes down as well. Mid one in the front line is just trying to fight up, but now finds himself alone, getting coiled up, but there's so many heroes just going low here, and in comes Fata with the damage. They're actually able to take out Faith and Moogie with a single split earth. Kaka, send him back, take him down. KP, only one left alive, and there is a whole little lot which the little puck can do. You're trying to be like all scary, and Secret just like, alright, yeah, cool.
But it doesn't matter. Like, Ace dies and he's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
this is fine. I'm sure they would have liked to have put the... well, they don't actually have a great Aegis carry on Secret with the DK and the Lycan.
They still won anyway, though, so they don't even need the Doom. So I think that makes it really scary for Newbee, because they can't even be like, oh, well, we'll just wait for them to use Doom and then play around that, because it's not going to happen. Yeah,
Newbee doing a really good job of holding the high ground here and making sure they don't show in the lane. As soon as they go down there, Secret are going to charge at them. So they just want to make sure they're in a really good position here to hold the high ground and take the fight.
Use Doom, throw straight out onto the puck, but Newbee are waiting in the wings, trying to turn this one around, and Fata very far forward, as is Puppey, but Ace coming through. The Terrorize use is going to hit onto Puppey, and look at Ace go. He just runs straight out of that fight thanks to the Terrorize. Meanwhile, they can sweep up the rest of his team. Fata and Puppey go down. What a play from Newbee.
Yeah,
although the fight's not over. Coil used onto Yapsor here. They're looking for more as Moogie jumps straight in. He's got his BKB and he's not afraid to show it off as he chops down Yapsor. And he was actually on a 7 times kill streak. Wow. And that's a lot of kills on the Leshrac, but
just can always dodge that charge. Obviously, if you have the phase shift available, if you can see the Spirit Breaker coming, might see a Shadow Blade on Spirit Breaker at some point in this game to try and deal with that. Yeah, so that's an Invis rune here. There is mid one here as well.
Not even needing the setup for the stunner, though. Yeah, mid one's waiting, but do they have the ward for this? I'm not even sure. They're actually going to use, and then they don't quite time it right. Unfortunately, now the return, the coil is out, and Puppey, he's in a horrible position as the fear with the coil. They take down one, they take down two. Puppey and Yapsor dead. Ace, he's just trying to do anything this fight, but the Curse Crown is on him, so that stun is going to come off. Meanwhile, mid one fighting it off, but it is going to be Ace who their focus is, and they will bring him down. That last axe coming through, and Fata mid one, they just cut their losses and get out of there. As Newbee taking another very convincing fight over Secret.
Yeah, it's got to the point of the game where Moogie's an absolute monster now on this troll. They're really struggling to deal with him, and as soon as he gets on top of you, they have no way of getting him off, it feels like.
Yeah, Fata waiting. I mean, I think he's got the Doom available. And SCC is good target to use on. They jump straight away, and then comes a split earth immediately onto Kaka. They're full committing to this fight as SCCC running away from Ace. Now the use up onto him as well. The Terrorize will be to follow up, but doesn't quite catch the doggy. Meanwhile, Moogie just trying to do his best in this fight, but he gets stunned up by Puppey. Not able to find any more targets.
Yeah, his BKB's run out now, though, so they might look to go on him.
Very awkward, trying to get away. Meanwhile, the 2 stuns on to the Dark Willow will be able to take him down. Now SCC also going down as well.
What a fight.
Kaka trying to gig his way through the tree line. He needs to get out here and will find the TP. Did that get interrupted? No, he managed to get away. Yeah, I think Secret are...
here we go.
They're also going to smoke up as well, so some smoke on smoke action.
Especially with Roche respawning really soon. This This is a big fight here, I
Ooh,
feel.
an Invis rune. Could this make all the difference? Yes, it will, as Faith actually gets his smoke reveal, but he is invisible and jumping up. Oh, they try and smoke again, but now the stun is out, and who is actually dropping here? Is it BKB's a pop? SCCC gonna go straight onto Puppey and take him down. Meanwhile, mid one just throwing the damage down onto the low ground, but also being chased down himself, trying to get away, and will be successful in doing so for now into the clear. Taking his team with Doom, but who was it on? He actually saved it and now uses it onto the Night Stalker, but he himself is getting nuked down. SCCC chasing down mid one, but will be stunned up himself. Meanwhile, this Exorcism is just going to work with the Bedlam. It's enough to bring down the DK. Leshrak finding himself in a whole world of hurt right now as Yapstor's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and he will just fall to SCCC. But Ace is doing the work down in the bottom lane and takes himself a full set of racks. I think that fight was worth it for Secret, don't you?
Do you remember when I said bot lane's pushing in for Secret and Newbee might need to deal with that? They didn't deal with it, Nomad.
Well, they will certainly clean up the mess afterwards as they just yules upon yules onto this poor little Ace, and now his ulti runs out, and he will go down, but do what you must, I have already won.
Yeah, that is the Roche spawning now, though, so I think Newbee are going to go and waltz over to the pit here and try and pick that one up for themselves. Because they started to try and... the DK went in and stunned the Willow, but they didn't have a follow-up damage, so she just Shallow Realms, stays alive and gets all her spells off, and all of a sudden that utility is massive, and they get the cheese on the DP as well, which is just as huge as the Aegis. Ags coil onto the Lycan, just completely stops him from doing whatever he wants. Lycan's one of those heroes that really relies on mobility to do his damage in the fight. So.
Yeah, you're completely right. So... Newbee.
Oh my word. The Sheev is on the DP
Jumping on the middle lane, they're gonna find Yapsor here, and Yapsor, he doesn't really have a decent way out of this fight. He will use himself up to save himself from the Bedlam damage, but I think he goes down all the same. Faster just jumping in, gonna doom up SCCC here, but Mugi coming in, trying to deal the damage to Puppey, but he gets the stun off onto Mugi. Now the Terrorizer is gonna come off, but Faster is BKB'd. Only gonna land on Puppey, but Ace trying to deal the damage to Karkar here. Can he take down this Night Stalker? The stun is out, the Dragon Tail, and then the crit comes through, and they will take him down. Mugi, though, getting very low on the front lines. I'm not sure he's gonna survive this, but he does have that Aegis. KB up onto the high ground, trying to finish off Fata here, but he does have that invis. Oh, dodges the... Wow, nice dodge from KP there onto the Infernal Blade, and it allows him to get that kill.
Ace
now going for more as well. What do they have to slow him down, though? What do they have to slow him down? Puppey just trying to be bait here as mid one is waiting. The charge onto SCCC, but there's the Yules available. Mugi waiting, baiting, running away.
I think that's an Orchid on mid one as well that they just used to kill the puck there. That's a big pickup for them. They're looking for more here.
He's got it now.
Puppey's chasing.
Wow, Puppey not even caring. And look at that Spirit Vessel on the return of the Ghosts. Not going to heal SCCC up to full, but I think... Does Puppey get this? I mean, he's not giving up.
Yeah,
Dude's ambitious.
He's charging.
There you go. Another Spirit Vessel, another charge, but will be used up straight away. In comes Mugi. And there's the charge, actually, the ultimate use onto Mugi here. This is very aggressive from Puppey, but the rest of his team are here. Puppey gets cleaned up, and they won't find a return kill. So, yeah, Puppey... He had the red mist descend on him there, I think.
Good item on Troll. It's not very good on heroes like OD anymore, obviously, because you don't have the attack speed, it's damage instead. And obviously on OD, your damage comes from the orb, but heroes like Troll, they're going to love this item.
Yeah, absolutely. So... Mid one in the middle lane will get jumped on by KP as Mugi follows up with the right clicks and just using that ultimate to try and bring down mid one. Won't be successful. Meanwhile, Puppey in the middle of the fight getting stunned up, and there comes a Terrorize. Not really going to land. Only onto one. Meanwhile, the Doom is out onto SCCC trying to get away from this, but the Exorcism is already popped and doing his work. Karka caught in the middle, will be taken out. Fata with the double kill, chasing down SCCC here. All these little creeps, armies just going for it whilst Faith gets taken out on the backlines. Can they bring down? Look at that Curse Crown, stunning up everybody, but then in comes the Infernal Blade, follow up with a Split Earth, and all of a sudden SCCC in a lot of trouble. Not going to use that cheese there. Pointless. I guess, yeah, you save your cheese.
And this is really bad now.
Wow, what a fight from Secret there, taking down 4 heroes. Even with the heroes they brought back on, I mean, 10 seconds to Dark Willow's up, but I don't think that's enough. I think Secret would have done their job by then.
Yeah, they just need to be careful.
They're going to back out, but there is a coil. Nicely done onto 2. They don't want to break this. Well, Ace does. In we go with Puppey. Now using that ultimate onto Mugi here. If they kill him, this is absolutely huge. Can they bring down the Troll Warlord? Do they have the damage? He pops the BKB. He's trying to run away. Will be successful in escaping from this. Meanwhile, Ace is in a bit of trouble here. Curse Crown goes off. There's a Bedlam. It's a lot of damage, and it is enough to bring down the doggy. Meanwhile, SCCC on the front lines. Mugi actually drops though. All the creeps come round the back and and kill him off.
Oh, no,
Mid-1 jumping
KP.
straight on. It's a lot of damage onto the puck. It is enough to bring him down. Yapsor with the stun, throwing Mid-1 up into the air. But there are 2 heroes dead on the side of Newbee. Now KP didn't buy back, and look at that charge, flying straight back in here. And Fata jumping straight up onto the high ground. He's got the Shivas, will not be caught by the Terrorize as a Mid-1 jumps onto the back lines as well. Now the buybacks are coming through. Actually, Ace buying back and Troll Warlord as well. Mugi is back into this fight. The stun is out onto SCCC. Now comes the Orb as KP getting back to his team.
No.
But it's a lot of damage. Another Bedlam, another kill as Mid-1 goes down. Nearly takes down the Willow with him. Does he actually drop? He does drop to the silence. Now Puppey.
Here comes the Dogman to help help the Moo Cow. It's a zoo in the middle.
Just what's going on?
But no, the Troll doesn't have buyback. He's dead for 40 seconds still, and they really want to get this mid-racks. 2 sets of racks is much harder to defend for Newbee than 1 set of racks. It doesn't feel like it should be much more, but it's really difficult to defend 2 sets.
Yep, and look at that with the Necro and the Creeps and 2 Catapults as well. What's happening to your racks? Well, they are no longer here, though. In jumps the Puck, and the stun's out, and all of those Creeps coming in. The Yules is there. Terrorized, just going to land onto the Lesh. And now Puppey could be in trouble, actually, as he's caught by the Brown Maze and will be taken out. Now the Bedlam doing a lot of damage. Fata will be taken down as well, and Death Prophet is absolutely fine with getting doomed there. So losing 3 heroes for a barracks, I mean... Yeah, sorry, 2 heroes for the barracks. DK died earlier. Yeah,
2.7k HP, almost has the BKB online as well, and then he's going to be really difficult to deal with.
It's quite funny seeing the Night Stalker walk so cautiously around the map at the night time just because there's Puppey. Just because he doesn't want to get charged.
And yeah, and this Roche is huge if they can stop the Troll getting this Aegis.
Yeah,
oh, they see Fata in the mid lane.
They're going to go onto the Doom here, who just pops his BKB. I mean, he's more than happy for this to happen because he knows that he's making space for his team to finish off that Roshan. So even if he goes down here, if they can finish off this Roche, then it is worth it. But will they? It's getting low.
Oh,
there's a Terrorize. Is it going to come through in time? It's not quite going to be there. Although the Refresher Shard, nope, never mind. Mid-1 picks it all up.
Oh, good charge,
He is
though.
a very fat Dragon Knight now. Swaps the cheese into his inventory, so we'll have that available. But it's a lot of damage onto Mugi. They will be able to take him down. No buyback for him available. Meanwhile, Death Prophet is going to run out of this fight with that haste, but Doom is up onto the puck, and now with the damage to follow up, they will bring him down. So it's just Kaka left.
Yeah, Troll doesn't have buyback until he revives.
It looks like Kaka's going to be okay.
Which is very difficult.
3 heroes survive from Newbee, but my word, what an impossible defense for them now. I think Secret can end it.
I think they can as well. They get the Refresher Shard on the DK as well.
Onto the Night Stalker as the rest of the team are here to back them up. Beautiful Terrorize, gonna land onto 4 heroes. In comes Yapsor to bolster his team, but the damage out onto Mid-1. They will bring him down, but he's got the Aegis and the cheese available. Kaka gets taken down by the Shivas, will buy back and get back into this fight. SCCNC, but meanwhile Ace is just getting to work on the buildings. He is not interested in heroes. He is only interested in these buildings and trying to win the game for his team. Whilst the team makes space for him, Puppey will just pick up that random gem, which is left by the corpse of Kaka, but good game is called as Secret get to work on the Ancient. Wow.
What a great series.
Yeah, what a fantastic first game. That was up and down, that was all over the place, and in the end, it was Secret. I mean, credit to Secret in the end there, you know, it was up and down for them like we said, but
how do they kill him?
Yep, and then even if they do manage to I don't know, get some damage off, they've got an Abaddon there ready with the shield, so they're going to pick up the Lena on the side of Newbee for their middle lane, so we're going to have to put on a lot of pressure onto these 2 heroes already here.
So they're actually putting the Abaddon in a 1v1 against the Tide, and then they're going in aggro lane with Ace. That's really interesting, so really doing a good job at... I'm not sure how, I really don't know how good this is though against the Razor.
A bit of action in the bottom. Rune does actually go the way of Kaka, but she will die in response to this as a Naga gets taken out by Yapsor. Once again drawing first blood on this Leshrac.
To deal with the net, like we talked about, they have to deal with the dual breath. I just think this Razor is going to be really controlling the tempo in the early stages of the game.
Oh, another Frostbite out and another Split Earth, and Kaka, well, getting deja vu right now in this middle lane as he goes down again to Secret.
Yeah, expect to see the Naga or the Jakiro rotate, and yeah, they are both heading towards bot lane. So
yeah, and with that Curse of Avernus as well.
Oh, here comes the Lena though.
Speed, yeah. SCCC looking for it. If she times the ultimate correctly, she could just skip out the ultimate from Fata and return, but there goes an ulti from the Shadow Fiend, and now comes the Laguna Blade, and they will finish now off Mid-1.
They have so much burst damage with the Lena that it's really difficult for SF to just stand and fight there. It's so important for them to hold, because if they lose this mid-tier 1 tower and they lose the top tier 1 tower, all of a sudden Newbee have their whole top jungle to try and work in and get some good ganks off with the Naga.
Kaka's positioning is interesting here, just below the stairs. Don't think she had sight there. Now comes out a very nice ice path, but Kaka's the one in trouble as the Requiem goes off and will be taken down by Fata.
Yeah, it doesn't have the song for 20 seconds to help him out this time, unfortunately.
I think need to let those vocal cords warm up.
Yeah, and this means that Secret are just going to push the other way now, so Newbee are going to lose their tier 1 tower by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's actually first tower to go down this game. 15 minutes in, and
no.
Beautiful stun onto the Razor, and Mugi gets taken down for free. Yapsor, you just can't stop this guy. I think this guy knows how to party.
Yeah, does he have the taunt on Lesh? That's the question, because we haven't seen it yet. And then he is partying.
That's true. Yeah, we do need to see that.
And this is the Helm of Dom on the Abaddon that I'm talking about. They have this double siege creep in the mid lane now. My word.
A lot of push potential, but Newbee looking to wrap around from behind, seeing what they can do there, but going to find Yapsor in the trees and get stunned up. Ravage to turn it around. Can they keep SCCC alive? They can for now as she gets the... now the song to finish up as well. So much lockdown, they just can't find the kill onto this hero. And now the Ice Path going to rip through, but Fata's there to at least put the shield onto mid one and keep him alive a little bit longer, but is he going to survive this? Answer is no. He doesn't take down Faith with him, at the very least, but... Man, that was just the fact that they easily kept Lina alive there, just with the Ravage into Song as well, and then they were able to turn it around and get another kill. Yeah, Nagasaran also going for the Glimmer Cape as well, which could be really key.
Oh, here we go.
Those engagements, but Secret.
Good deep ward from Puppey there is going to help them see a lot.
Having a little smoke. Who can they find in this jungle?
Fata's rotating in as well.
Yeah, he's got a double damage as well. They find KP in the middle lane. Can they bring down the monster?
Body blocks
Look at that Puppey just doing the work here. He's thinking he's using the Ravage. Does cancel it in the end. And KP goes down.
My worry for Newbee is that they've got this Naga Shakira, but we've only really seen the combo once where they killed the SF. But Faith died for it, so kind of wasn't even that big of a deal, was it? Well, they do turn around here, Secret.
Wow. Going on to Kaka. Kaka could be in trouble. Does have the song available. Will use it. A lot of damage coming out. And actually...
Oh, Yapsor with the lightning!
Lightning jumping through and finishing off Kaka. Well... That is quite unfortunate, as Newbee didn't get the reset they wanted.
Oh, good ice
they wanted to set it up. Look at that ice path. KP coming in fast with the Ravage to follow it up. So much lockdown, keeping them still, but only able to finish off mid one. And actually, Secret, they've still got their tanky boys up. They're ready to go. And Faith, very low on the front lines, will throw out that fire just to try and make some space, kill some crews, stop them pushing, and also retreat up to their high ground. But it doesn't look like Secret are going to find another kill here. They're just buying time, Newbee.
5. Here we go.
I mean, Secret, I think they're waiting for the Crystal Maiden to respawn, actually. Guess what? She can TP to that middle tower, so...
Easy.
Yeah, very big.
And this is so difficult for
this is such an important fight for both teams, so no one wants to commit. KP taking a lot of damage if they bring down this tide, but there is the song. It's going to catch everybody. KP, he can just sit exactly where he wants now, and there we go. The Ravage coming out onto all 5, and they're going to bring down mid one, but the return kill isn't quite going to go down. Yes, they will be able to kill KP. Yeah, mid one's just going straight back into this fight as he gets in here, and the rest of Newbee have been chased away. In fact, Kaka could be in trouble, but how does this fight go down this way? I think they just want to get out and
the body blocks again!
Oh, Puppey, the man. Wow, no one's allowed to escape the Puppey this game. And
how does he do this?
It's so sick as well. When you're so slow on Crystal Maiden, your body block's like 10 times more effective.
That's very true. I've never thought about it like that before. Mugi goes in.
Faith with the ice path as well. Mugi's getting work done here. Look at this damage he's getting. Meanwhile, SCCC will pick off the Crystal Maiden on the backlines. Mugi just trying to finish off mid one here. Can't quite land the ice path. Now going up onto the high ground, but Mugi's taking a lot of damage. The triple race finishes him off. Faith having to get out of this one. This Roshan is over, and it is going to go the way of Secret, although SCCC still making a valiant defense. But what more can she do, really?
It's going to go down here, and that's so huge that mid one brought back and didn't die there.
Honestly, such a play there, but I feel like it was so greedy from Mugi. He should have just gone into the Roche Pit with all of that damage. It would have been able to finish it off, but instead they wanted the dieback.
Look at Ace just standing between Newbee and the Abaddon. That's crazy.
Is Siege health still a thing? You know, like there's different health categories for each area. There's building health, there's siege health, and there's...
What? I don't know.
No, this is like stupidly
I don't think so.
The
ice path.
Wrestle goes around the front to get off that Laguna Blade. Isn't enough damage to bring down. Look at this, it's just circling him, making a little cross around the Bristleback to take him down from all directions, and they will be successful in doing so.
Yeah, I think SCCC is going to go for the Silver Edge against the Bristleback as well. He does have the Shadow Blade of his own.
Yeah, that's really important for disabling that passive.
I actually think... Does mid one have the Shadow Blade on him? Yeah, he does. Right, okay. I was thinking whether... I don't think we've actually seen that too much from him yet.
Oh. Fata just going to say, get off me, net. D-nets himself very quickly.
Yeah.
The catapult just being super
Everyone
annoying.
goes with the ult though. Here we go.
Just on the sidelines, going to slow them down, and there's the song. Just going to wait for that buff to run out. And guess what? KP's waiting. He's got the Ravager. The route is there, but there's the Ice Path lined up perfectly. Mid one taking a lot of damage. Can he take down Kaka with him? No, he can't, but he's only the Aegis. And Kaka is very low indeed on that Naga Silencer. Will have to get out. And now comes a Ravage straight away, and they bring down mid one, and they'll take down Kaka as well. Fata also going down. For Newbee.
Oh no, Yapsor gets picked off.
Oh dear. Well, actually uses himself back off, but I think he's dead here all the same because the amount of stuns that you can throw out here is just ridiculous, and they'll take down another.
And this, I don't know, this is this
Secret.
team. Yeah.
Just sing your gentle song and let everybody get their spirits back up and get that health regen coming through. And all of a sudden, the fights are completely reset, and when Secret have used so much.
It's like when I sing to you before bedtime, isn't it?
Just like that.
Maybe you don't get frozen. Like in real life, you don't get frozen straight away, do you?
True,
it slowly goes into you. So.
Yeah, within 3 frames or whatever.
Because Dota's so much based around real life.
Yes, as we see Fata absorbing all damage, which turns into health for him. Now gets frozen up himself. Light track away going to come through, but this is a kill.
But again, Secret just dodging fights all the time. Newbee doing a good job of picking them off. But look, this is a good example of what Blix was talking about this game, I think.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, look at this wave clear though.
It's fairly potent, and
mid one.
Yeah, do they actually see him though? Did they have the sight?
Oh, there's a dire sentry there.
Yeah, Lena's going to walk into it with a stun to follow up, but there's the song BKB used.
Oh my god, the 3-man ice path
very quickly, but look at that ice path with oh my god, all the damage coming out here is SCCC with that BKB just going crazy and taking out all 3 heroes. Oh my lord, that was a lot of damage.
What a combo.
What a combo. And very, very quick there. I thought the BKB was a mistake, but actually they're just able to quickly get that ice path down, quickly cancel the song, and very, very nicely done from Faith there just to immediately throw it down onto 3 heroes. No hesitation because time was of the essence when that BKB is ticking its seconds away. And now Newbee will claim their victory, which is going to be a tier 3 tower. Is it going to be any more? Well, Fata's just getting straight into their faces with this blade mail, but Mugi's seeing all this damage, and I mean that'll be the ulti forced out.
Yeah,
KP has the Ravage. Like, yeah, he's like cooking it up. Newbee just saying, "I've got this, guys."
Newbee are quite happy to just back off here. I think there's no need to take a fight when they're respawning,
just to get that natural Silver Edge builder on the team.
And then she is going for that. She's got the Chrysalis on the Lena.
Pick up on the Tide as well.
Yeah, Lena has the Chrysalis as well for the extra physical damage. Probably going to go for that Daedalus. Might be a Bloodthorn. I don't think that's too bad actually against the Abaddon. If you get the break off and the silence, he can't use his ult. Oh, yeah, Ace is in trouble.
He is certainly that. Now getting his damage taken as Mugi just so fast, able to stand in front of him and not care about the bristle. Back at the TPM from Puppey into the song. Ravage available. And there we go. We're going to use it. Take down Puppey. Take down Ace. Fata, he's going to pop the ulti mid. One coming in from behind, but there's a cheese from Mugi. Now the stun out, just keeping Fata still whilst they deal with other problems. Now they'll turn it back around and take down Fata. Not able to find anybody else, it looks like, but Secret are falling apart at the seams here. Can't recreate the success of last game.
Yeah, obviously we talked about them. Okay, never mind. Yapsor wants to interrupt me here. He's like, I'm just going to suicide for this creep wave that some of them still live. It's fine.
Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. I mean, it's worth it if you can kill the creep wave because you just stop the push.
Yeah.
They run inside this Roshan and yeah, Secret they have no idea.
I mean, even if they did,
or they must just not decide to go for it. And I think that's is that KP with a refresher shard. AC coming out from Mugi also.
My word. This is go time for Newbee. I think if they win this fight, the game's going to be over, so Secret have to put...
It's very difficult to see how Secret can survive this one.
Needs to put up one hell of a defense.
Well, let's see what happens. Mugi running in. He has got that BKB available should he want to use it. Static Link has already been used, though. He wants to combo the 2 together, but now comes out the song.
Oh,
getting all 5 heroes. Yeah, they're picking out the right heroes here, and there comes down the Ice Path, and they take down both of them so easily. Requiem comes out. It's just not doing enough, though. Mid one going down. Fata, well, he's got the ulti.
That's
another
the first Ravage. That's the first
Ravage, sorry, yeah. First one was a song. And now Fata, well, he's popped the blade mail, but what really doesn't matter. SCCC going down a little bit low here, but the buybacks are coming out thick and fast. No buyback actually available on the Shadow Fiend, so I feel like this game may be reaching the end for Secret.
Oh, come on. What have they got? Anything left in their tank? It's going to be super
too
difficult.
much still available inside of Newbee.
It wasn't Daedalus.
Yeah, in comes Fata. You know, he's got the. We'll be able to take down the Lena, but there's GG called from Puppey. Game number 2 goes to Newbee. We're going to game number 3.
Wow, what a performance! So from in comparison to last game, obviously they must have regrouped and said, well, back to the Naga strat. time for us to go back to what we know. You can't just rely on the troll to bash him down.
Well,
okay,
there's something you can use. There's a Centaur Warrunner coming out from Newbee. The surprise last pick for KP. I don't know, I remember last game when he was playing the Spirit Breaker and he was able to just like charge every lane and then find so much space and kills, and this game he's kind of just been walking around trying to stay out of sight and be a threat. He's just not that threatening.
Yeah, I mean, it's really difficult for him to kill anybody.
I mean, he gets the start to KP, but the heal is already out.
And even
Fatal Bonds, it's KP is actually going to fall here. That's your first blood. Goes to a puppy.
Yeah, this is...
Now the stun onto Faith as well. Mid one does need to be careful, but he also wants to be an XP for this kill. And there we go, we get another one. So Puppy getting a double kill in this top lane, so never mind. How dare I say anything about Puppy's Spirit Break. So Secret starting to actually put up some dominance here as they are 3 kills to 0 and looking pretty good coming out of this laning phase. I mean, Ace has gotten absolutely loads on this
Yep.
Lone Druid, stun out onto KP. They will return with a Burrow Strike and with the Stomp, and there's the double edge as well, and that'll finish off mid one.
So Warlock's got the toe now, so he's going to be level 6 or almost level 6 when that gets delivered out to him. And I think if they had had the Golem that fight, it would have been huge and it would have changed it completely, because they got a good Fatal Bonds off. I don't think Secret
would have wanted to fight, actually.
No, definitely.
That's probably why they were going for this early aggression. And the nice stun from Yapzor, but they just don't have the damage to finish him off. And now in comes Fata, though, and surely this will be enough to help out. And there's the 6. But they do still finish off Mugi.
They have no
meanwhile, mid one
bombs.
gets taken down by SCCC. I believe that was up at top. Yeah, I guess, I mean...
You're really playing with fire here.
Yeah.
Ember, fire?
Good, yeah.
See what I did
we all heard it.
Yeah, thank you. Ace pushing this bot lane again. He has the Mask of Madness now.
Uh-oh, there comes a charge. SCCC will get that banish off. And now KP setting up for the stun on top of it, although the roar away. Gonna force him back. Now Kalko's going to go in from the stun, and I think this may be a dead little bear man as they do finish him off. Finally punishing for being so aggressive. Yeah, Secret immediately looking to punish this. And there's a split up, and now the fire will come through and finish off Mr. Faith.
Yeah, so they are going to get a tier 1 as well here, I think.
Classic Secret play.
Surprised. I thought the damage reduction would have been really good against the troll. Never mind.
Yeah, that's true, but it really does nothing against OD, and you know, I guess if it's only as effective on half heroes, then might as well.
Very true.
Mid lane, a lot of damage out onto Puppy here. I don't think he escapes from this. He does go down.
Yeah, and that's the troll. It doesn't matter. You just get this blink stun, and then OD's there, and it's like, I'm just going to take all of your ins.
That's a lot of damage onto Karkar here. Does turn around and get the stun off, and then with the Golem to follow it up, Ace needs to try and get himself out of here. He is extremely fast. Meanwhile, Yapzor, he's going to act as a distraction and get taken off in the backlines. Fata trying to make his way out of this fight as well, and the bear looks like all 3 will survive. As Fata just pops a Shadow Blade and 6 rounds to see if anybody wants to overextend, but Newbee are much more careful than that.
That is the Golem used as well, though, but if they get this tier 1, I think that's worth.
Yeah.
They get that kill, they get the quick tier 1. And yeah, there's the Maelstrom on the Lone Druid. Okay.
Dope.
So obviously the Maelstrom procs can't be evaded anymore.
Oh, Puppy coming in, going hard, and then Ace here on the sidelines doing all of that damage, and there's the route they were looking for, but all of those stuns, and they do find the kill onto SCCC, and that's a big one. And KP, can he get the chains? No, he can't quite. It was, oh man, it was 1 out of 3.
That was a really good play by mid one there.
Yeah, to jump down the cliff and get 1 less of the Ancients in the steering chains. So close to being sick, unfortunately.
Very
Wasn't
unfortunate.
to be, yeah.
Oh my word. So now Secret look really strong now that the OD's dead. They're probably going to look to try and push for something here or get another kill with the Shadow Blades. Yeah, here we go.
Uh-oh, this Centaur's dead.
Yeah, and then
that's my cast for that.
Now they can transition into the tier 2 with the Mask of Madness and the Druid. Yeah. It feels like Newbee are reacting to everything rather than making plays of their own.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the Secret so aggressive with their smokes, you know, right outside the enemy base, and Puppy just goes and gets a ward down for their smoke instead. And you know, this is you know, if you smoke for it, Newbee.
There is a BKB on the troll though.
Fata will pop it. They know there's an Invis here on top of them, and now they get the stun off on to the Dragon Knight. Now they're coming in using that ulti from Warlock to aid their escape. Now Mugi did pop Battle Trance, but SCCC taking a lot of damage from Ace, and now he gets a root up as well. 1 more hit will do the job, and that's it. The OD is down. Going for more, they find Karko, and now Newbee in a really bad position in this fight. Faith, he's taking so much damage, he goes down as well. Ace just doing what he wants in this fight. There's so much damage on him, he takes down another. Fata helping out with that one. Mugi, the only one left alive, he just gets back into his base and gets out of the... Oh, maybe, mid one. Gets a root, but can't really follow up.
They kind of throw everything on the DK, and Fata's like, well, I'm a DK. Like, this is fine.
Exactly. Like, he doesn't mind that at all. Meanwhile, mid ones and Ace just said, hey, you've got no lockdown left. Let's go. You know, they could just do whatever they wanted in that fight. Pants off.
Good stun from Kaka, but it's just not enough.
Just going to die for that. Yeah. It's feeling a bit awkward from Newbee now. I don't think that was the correct play for Kaka.
Mid one pushing in this bot lane though. They might go Roche now that this bot lane's
he's got a master
pushing in
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, is that what you pointed out?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It's fine. Don't worry. I'm here for you.
Just not really listening.
At least you realised it's fine.
Yeah, true.
I like this smoke from Secret now that they see Newbee all again.
Oh, Fata. He's got the haste room, but nice blink out, although he still gets the chains off somehow.
Oh, good splitter.
Okay.
Look at Ace on the low ground. Just owning.
So much damage, and in comes the DK being taken down by Moogie, though. Will be able to get this kill onto the DK, but not before Faith himself goes down. Now KP going to drop as well on the Centaur. Moogie looking for more. Who can he find? Puppy. He's going to get caught out. God knows what he's doing there, but he goes down all the same. And this is now 2 for 2 as it stands. Can Secret get any more? The Astral is out. The buyback from the Centaur looking to get involved in this fight. Oh, nice stun on the BKB from Ace. So quick finger there. Now onto the Centaur. Can they bring him down?
I think he's going to... Oh, okay.
Astral is
Astral.
out. Ace just wants to be careful here. Kaka is forwards. He's got stun available, but the BKBs were out. Oh, what a beautiful stun from Yapsor.
They do have the big stun
now.
There.
Oh, use it off though. Can he get it? No. Okay, this is our final hurrah.
Yeah, so
he made space.
Yeah, Yapsor's had an unfortunate few minutes, but that was the buyback from the center. That's pretty value.
Yeah, it looks to be going down pretty quickly.
Well, actually, I don't know. But it depends if Newbee wants to fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure Newbee. Well, they are.
They're coming over.
I mean, they have a Centaur. They have no Centaur ulti.
Yeah, look at this. Okay.
Oh, on the back lines. Astral used. Actually, it could be DK in trouble now that ulti has popped, and now Boogie using the BKB just to make sure they get this kill. Secret, they just want to back out of this one now. They want nothing to do with Newbee anymore. Yeah,
now that Troll has the BKB, they don't really have any way of stopping the Troll BKB this game apart from the Nether Strike. We saw in game 1. Well. Yeah, that's true. The Puppy saved his Nether Strike for the Troll BKB, but he doesn't seem to be doing that this game.
Yeah, I think the other kills are very important. Puppy, just, always got to land those charges. Oh, kind of missed.
Oh my word.
Oh dear, Kaka just gets taken out despite the golem, and then Puppy getting taken down as well as KP popping that ulti to try and run forward and get a couple more maybe.
Kaka buys back as well. They really want the Roche. Yeah, that's the big objective now for them. If they can get this Aegis on the Troll, that's going to be huge.
It's going to be a nice game. Maybe even put it on SCCC, but I think you're right. Troll's probably going to be the recipient since he is pretty farmed. Bear's going to go scout and give his life for it.
Easy 300 gold.
Yeah, SCCC tears that poor little bear apart. And the Hurricane Pike, bear number 2 might be going down as well. They just want to scout with it as they fear SCC out. And that's the ultimate from Kaka, going to try and bring down Ace. Can he do it in time? Stun is out, and in goes mid one, dropping all of the spirits onto Faith and will take him out. Ace does go down though, and SCCC on the high ground with that BKB. Puppy just hiding inside the Roche pit. Mid one will be able to find Kaka, but meanwhile it's Fata fighting up versus the Troll Warlord. Troll pops the ulti to try and fight up Fata. Now the yields is up, but in comes Puppy, going to scare away KP, and that's going to mean Yapsor might get out of this one. Now, got to be careful though.
This OD hits so hard.
He's very, very hard-hitting hero right now.
It purges the Flame Guard as well. See?
Oh, wonderful.
So smart. So
wonderful.
Smart. The Newbee do smoke up here. Let's see what they can find. Are they going to run into Fata?
Oh, yes, they are. They're going to get the burst strike off onto that DK. Can they take him down in time? It looks like they might be able to. The bot golem have to be popped as well. But SCCC will get that final hit in.
Yeah.
And now, with the Dragon Knight down, they can look towards this middle lane tower.
With the gem on Centaur, that was just enough to get on top of the DK and kill him off.
Yep. Meanwhile,
Yapsor though.
Oh. Edict, baby. Here we go.
Oh my word, look at that damage.
Tower. Oh my lord. And look at the way he's positioning himself here. Nice stun, actually. Gets KP. And I think this is just like, well...
Space created.
Exactly. My words exactly. And but middle lane, mid one's just trying to play around, seeing if they can find a kill here. As like Golem's still hanging around, but SCCC all alone here. His team left him. Yeah. And all of a sudden, Yapsor's death looks like the most valued death I've ever deathed.
Yeah, I think it makes you tanky though. You know, it gives you HP, gives you evasion.
Oh, sure.
So why not? Like that's what Lesh loves.
Yeah.
Mugi back into the Roche pit we go.
Yep, and the bear, well, actually going to be caught just outside of it. So they will use the stun. Puppy waiting nearby, and now they just use the troll ult. They don't even care anymore. Blink in from Fata, though. Going to find the stun, but immediately astraled up. Now Mugi will turn it around, trying to deal the damage to Fata. In comes a golem. Puppy trying to get the stun out onto Mugi. Pushes him back into it all. There comes the epicenter ripping through. Can they finish off Puppy? No, they cannot. And mid one is just doing whatever they want. The cores on Secret are just too big, and now they're going to take down the OD as well. Immediate buyback from him, though. They know they can't let this get Roche go without a fight. This is the fight. This is Newbee's chance. I mean, they can't let the Roche go. They can't let their cores die. They have to commit, and actually, they just do let the Roche fall whilst Troll farms Ancients. And it's now
Mugi dies, now it's over.
Stuns are out onto him. It's too much damage. The Troll's going to drop. Slightly
KP's in trouble
there
as well.
from him. Yeah, KP thrown up into the air. Caught when he lands the floor. And mid one's on a killing spree. Let's go. Middle lane as the buyback is used from Centaur. But they know that Troll has nothing. And they'll be more than happy to probably mega creeps this.
Yeah, Ace is
oh no, there's a tier 2 on at top.
Oh, GG. End.
Okay. I mean, well, it does elongate this game.
Nobody locks down Ace in that fight, so he just did whatever he wanted.
Mid one going pretty hard right now. He's got this Aegis, but no, he doesn't have the Aegis.
Well, this is interesting.
Okay, mid one having to get out, and there's that upheaval, and they use his anti-eclipse, and they will be able to bring down mid one.
Ember buyback, he comes straight back.
No, they find KP, who did just buy back, and yeah, mid one's back in this fight. They're ready to go. Fata nearly finding it.
That upheaval is owning, by the way.
A lot of damage from the arcane orbs, and the upheaval slowing everybody right down, but it looks like Secret are going to expose the Ancient very shortly, though. In comes Faith. 50 seconds till the Troll's back soon, and there is the Searing Janes coming through. Faith eats the dust. Burst strike onto Fata, but I mean, what does it matter at this stage?
Ace is just ending the game.
Newbee are just trying to hold on, but the Ancient is falling, and Newbee, they hold on to the very last minute. He is called as the Ancient falls. This series goes to Secret.
Well played to Secret, though. I think they played that game perfectly.
Absolutely.
Maybe not perfectly, but especially that second Roche fight. When Mugi bought back on the Troll, and then just like tried to run back in again, he was like, oh, the Roche is already gone. Oh, I'm dead. For that. Okay, right. Oh, God.